Yeet.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna grab a drink while you do the introduction videos.
Yes, welcome. Ah! Tabletop! Anyways. Welcome. We, shorter session, because my schedule is jacked fucked currently. So my apologies on that. It should be going back to normal-ish later. Which will make things more difficult on certain ends, but, you know. Welcome to Monster of the Week, my friends. Last time the group had dealt with an Archangel. It's fine. Archangel? Is that? I always say Archangel. I think it's supposed to be Archangel, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I think it's normally Arc.
I switch between the two too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
like
with Arc, but
DragDread.
so many people. Yeah, it's I don't know.
It's fine.
Stuff.
Love the English language.
The sheaf to Excalibur, which, well, or technically, their friend found the sheaf to Excalibur.
That's a
friend
loose term.
Friend. Friend. About
Loose
that
term.
word.
And I need some rolls from some people, so we can begin.
All right. All right. That was a charm on my end.
Charm for you, weird for the others.
Come forth, Blondie.
Oh, you got a mixed success this time.
Haha. And for my end, that's gonna be a fail. That's a wonderful fail.
Did you snake eyes it?
I got a 6. With a flat charm roll. It's great.
Okay.
For you, because you missed, that is... You were essentially... You were given a target, however, they don't expect you to complete this anytime soon, because the target is not in town at the moment. They are on their way home.
Oh, alright.
I don't want to say home, not home, that's the wrong way of putting it. They're on their way to your hometown currently. That's a better appropriate way of putting it. That's the word that is English.
Fair enough.
They're apparently on the run.
Oh, goody.
So, they should be passing for your town, or hiding out in your town. I'm not entirely sure which yet. You'll be provided with more information when they arrive.
Oh, sweet.
Not good.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it is too. Let's see. Haven gets a vague hint about the mystery. Okay. What Heather get?
8.
Okay. And I clicked the wrong button, so that's gonna be fun in a second for me. Missions on it. Clouded images of something bad that's yet to happen. Oh, good.
Fucking things.
So,
Paper.
we'll start with Heather. You see, you're not entirely sure where you are. It's underground, clearly. There's no windows, nothing like that. It's worked brick or stonework. It's hard to tell where you are. You see your brother. You don't see the others. You gather that you guys have split up. You see other tunnels. And you guys, your brother stops and holds his hand out, and you guys peek around a corner, and you see... You can't make out too much. You do see some people. About 3 or 4. It's hard to tell numbers. 'Cause it's like hazy, essentially. And they're gathered in front of something. And as your brother kind of like gives a motion, he starts running forward with a sword and stops. And you see him turn toward you, and his eyes are just glazed over. And he starts approaching you with the sword.
Oh, good.
And Haven sees pretty much the exact same thing. Though he feels just the thought of sacrifice fill his mind. So that's what you two wake up to. Congratulations.
Cool.
Can y'all stop trying to kill each other, please?
Okay, she has yet to try to kill him.
That's fair!
And to be fair, it was always forced.
Yeah.
Also true.
It's fine.
Slowly gets up and goes and makes tea.
Ah.
Follows.
Yeah. Just that. Well, shit's happened. Tea time.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, you know.
That's
Imagine
like
it.
totally fine.
I imagine at this point, just with the sheer amount of reading Holly has been doing and everything, that Heather, whenever you make the tea, you see Holly on the couch, passed out with a book on her face.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, she's
I
just
feel like Jeremiah's just like poking the book.
swats, hand swats.
Leave her alone. She was
5
up
more minutes. Actually, it'd be like 5 more minutes.
I think they're making tea. Huh? Should be good. Sits down.
Pulls book off face. Tea. Uh-oh.
I love that.
No, not a word. Tea.
Next week, it's been really quiet, and the tea gets brought out, not by Liz or by any of the vampires who drink it. No. It gets brought out by...
The twins.
It's never
Uh-oh.
good.
Uh-oh.
Brings out tea.
Would you like your friends here? The blonde one.
I'll
Yes.
give him a call.
Sips.
Does the call to the bookstore?
Just kind of goes and looks at the doorway and just kind of like tapping on it, just a bit, like smelting the wood.
Right.
Cool.
Hey, I need to remember. Also, I remember. Wait, we're not in the time of caller ID. Insert name of bookstore here.
That's
I
the name of
forgot
the
what I
bookstore
named the damn
again.
thing.
It's
Okay,
canon.
you can drop that fake nonsense and just call it the Cult Hub if you really want.
Cold hub.
There's
I was thinking something
tea on
along the
the
lines of occult-ish, but I'll keep that in mind.
Mhm. There's tea on the table.
Give me about 10 minutes.
Yep.
Everybody's noticed the ritual, I see.
Well, Liz started it. She started giving Heather tea to help her calm down, and it's just...
I just feel like they're both sitting there looking all calm, just sipping the tea at this point, like just waiting patiently for everybody.
This is
They've
habit
officially-
now.
So this has officially become this is fine.
Yeah.
This
is fine.
Oh yeah, I already have how I'm gonna have her explain it this time, and it's probably gonna make you guys laugh.
Yeah, fair.
The doctor finishes his section of the one like archway and just kind of like, or like the doorway, and just kind of nice structure you have here.
Oh, by the way, Rolland passed out at his desk in his study.
You know, yeah. Before Ronald leaves
Should've-
his store,
I think I said that, but I think I was muted.
fair.
He'll go get you.
Yeah. Before Ronald leaves his store, basically he's gonna leave whoever wins like a rock paper scissors in charge.
What? Best boss ever.
Yep.
So you're leaving all three of them there?
For the time being.
Okay.
If Collins
Yeah,
doesn't win, I'll
basically
be
whoever
disappointed.
wins the rock paper scissors is in charge of the store.
Okay. You walk through the exit to your door, and you enter in the living room through the doorway that he was inspecting.
Wait a minute.
He is an arcane blood, remember?
All right.
And he has, we have all the thousands of years.
Magic.
Fine.
Oh crap. Magic is broken.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's just like what
broken.
walks through. It's going, right.
Narks comes and wakes you up, Rolland.
Alright, I'm up.
The Monday's here. And there's tea.
Oh, great. Sits up, piece of paper stuck. Alright, give me. Okay. Stands up, fixes, grabs hat off desk, puts hat on. Doesn't go anywhere without his bowler.
Mm-hmm.
Protocols? It's like blasphemy. Like I can't
Exactly.
walk around without my fucking suit.
Exactly.
To mind the fact that David's taken over, I cannot do any other accent right now.
Streams to be cross.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Official.
once everyone's in there.
Mhm.
So, somehow we get separated. We're in the tunnels. My brother gets possessed and tries to kill me. Sips.
Same here. I heard a thought in my head. Just
Hmm?
the word sacrifice over and over again.
Oh, I hate all of this already.
This is starting to
Also,
not
why is
faze me
it-
anymore.
Yeah, also, why is it always him that tries to kill you in these visions? I'm concerned.
Well, it's more ironic than the Guardian being set up to do something like that.
You're not wrong.
Well, if all I heard was repeated sacrifice, I'd assume there's another cult involved, which, great, there's another cult involved.
There were some people
Walks
down
through the
there.
kitchen, gets more booze. It's morning, but another cult's involved, he's getting booze.
Couldn't tell how many. I couldn't see into the room very well.
Same.
How many
Damn it,
cults are in this city? Like, how many? Oh,
Or it's the same cult and it's just the other group members.
Mhm.
fair.
Where were the tunnels again? I know that we dealt there with the false Hydra. Where were they? Were they going to-
Well, there are sewers. Those
Mhm.
are only really tunnels, technically, that are
Okay.
like man-made. But it was hard to tell if it was like sewer or just like a, like say the tunnels under the school.
Mhm.
Yeah, she
It's hard to
just,
tell.
she just said tunnels.
Yeah.
She couldn't really
Yeah,
specify.
hazy. Yeah.
One thing is we separated.
Mhm.
The two of us were alone.
Oh, that's not.
I don't know if we got separated because we chose to be or if we were forced to be.
You know, I would guess the latter with how the buddy system's kind of been drilled into pretty much anyone's head here.
Mm. Mhm.
And it's not just you two buddy system when it comes to you two, because no better at this point.
Well, I'm assuming we were looking for them on purpose because he went charging after them.
Of course we on purpose, because that's typically what we end up doing. It's just a matter of why these particular people, what caused us to be that urgent about it. If it's people, it's not that big of a deal.
Depends on what they were doing. She's just so done with this shit, like...
You know, that is fair.
It's become
Yeah.
routine, and that's what's scary.
Yeah, she's just like, oh, this is our lives now.
Usually do as a cow does same move.
Basically.
I don't even know what I fully just said.
Just like, I don't even care anymore. I'm not gonna freak out. What's the point in freaking out?
It's going to happen whether it happens or not. Fuck it. Cool.
Could have been something as simple as the tunnel collapsed, and that's how we got separated.
Likely. Just depends on what tunnels. That might be a first... Oh, excuse me. First good place of research.
Anything about the tunnel stick out to you?
You would remember that there were like pipes above you, so it was definitely like used as like at least utility in some sense. Some small, the various different sizes. Like there was bigger pipes and like smaller pipes. I'm not sure if they were like electric or
It was clouded, so it's really hard for us to be specific on this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst part about it.
Yeah, both of you got very clouded ones, so you go and get vague hints. And unfortunately, there's not really any defining features that you could make out at the very least. It was like looking through, like, you know, like, you ever, like, when you go into, like, your classes, your, like, glasses fog up, and it's like really hard to make out detail. Yeah.
That's a constant with masks these days.
Yeah.
Question, actually, to the Keeper. Holly's been around the school a fair amount and, you know, explored a little bit. Does that sound like the tunnels underneath that she's explored, with having pipes and electrical overhead?
That could be there too. I mean, that's
okay.
They do have that there too, but also they would have that in the sewers as well.
Yeah.
They would run it underground.
Yeah.
And for all we know, there's a whole third option of some weird secret tunnel system that we're unaware of,
Secret tunnels.
Yeah.
Which would be possible considering there's a cult and the mafia of vampires wandering about, so stuff has to get
think
one
that's a
way or
cult.
another.
Mafia and a cult are different.
Organized criminal cult.
Yeah.
Well, looks like we're going underground.
We'll have to figure it out some way, which means we gotta go down there.
Yeah, you have multiple locations to check.
That's probably why we originally split up, to be honest. Faster coverage.
Possibly, but something would have to rush us to that. Right now, our only is that you two are the ones.
Okay, something would have to rush us. Well, they were doing something to make my brother possessed.
Yes. Which would technically push us to say, stay here, but we all know better by now, and that's never going to happen in a million years.
I should say that. You hear sirens.
Oh, good.
Police sirens.
Huh? I'm going to the window.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
They're driving toward the park, essentially. This like central, in the very center area of the town.
Right. Buddy system.
As a
We should
player,
check that.
yeah. As a player, I don't like that I still haven't heard from Arthur.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, it's fine.
Fine, I still have the key.
You know, yeah, that's like totally fine.
All right,
It's fine.
I'm gonna hide this.
Did they ever get
Takes
to read
golden-
the book, by the way? Did we ever find out anything from the book that was placed on the table? Because that's how we ended last time, was she placed it on the table.
Yeah. Yeah, from what you can tell from the book, he seems to... It's actually his journal. There's a lot of information through it, so there's like a lot of like... He seems to be very particular. He jots down everything. So skimming through, you found that you actually figured out what he's currently planning on doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it is pretty much what you so far have suspected, but on a much worse scale. He's intending on basically making everyone, getting rid of everyone's unique personality in a sense, because that leads to chaos. Basically making everyone
Dolls, puppets.
essentially the same person, like a puppet. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not a world full of Ronalds. Gotcha.
It's just a world full of emotionless people.
Hate that.
Oh, cool. Okay, to the park.
Yep.
Holly's going to
Take off.
stash the orb and the grapefruit, like always.
I like how where you guys hide it.
And
I imagine Heather probably hid the notebook in her room or something just for now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just
She's
so
not
it's
to
in a
hide.
safe place, yeah.
as
Not gonna take that out with her.
Goes to because she knows better.
Well, she's
As
not gonna
they're-
take it with her.
walking to the park, Holly's going to kind of come up behind Heather and Haven, and it's kind of like looking between the two. Hey, I know we're kind of dealing with this right now, but I did a little bit of research with the ball thing, and I think y'all might be the key to that too. We can deal with it later, but I was going to toss it to you and see if y'all catch it if something happened, but then I didn't want to open up a doorway to like a demon dimension or something. I don't know, but because we don't know exactly what it does, but I might want to play around with it later with you two.
Okay.
But yeah, neither here nor now.
He knows.
Just keep skating.
As you guys make your way to the park, you can see the police are currently setting up like essentially a crime scene. Like they're not letting people get too close. But from the statue in the middle of town, there are 4 bodies.
Gee.
All of them, their throats slit. Almost from what it looks like, because they're all still clutching the dagger by themselves.
Okay. I think we figured out why we need to rush.
Oh God.
Well,
Well, that's fun.
I'm
As
used
you
to
guys-
seeing a lot of blood, but this is
All look closer. You guys are probably noticing this. They all have just this weird smile across their faces. That seems to stretch more than it probably should. And it's like
ew.
permanently etched on their faces.
Oh, that's unsettling.
I hate that. Hate that a lot.
Not the weirdest thing we've seen.
No.
You know what? in the crowd of people I'm assuming it's gathered at this point,
Yeah.
do I notice anyone shifting?
Go ahead and read a bad situation.
If you need help, tell me.
That's plus
Because I
sharp,
want
right?
in on this.
That's sharp?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Cool, that's +3.
Nice.
Nice.
If it wants to cooperate. Roll 20. Wake up.
Tony's been given issues, so I wouldn't use
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
a very
rolling.
fair point.
Stop that. Okay, it'll cooperate in its own time. Dice, come here.
So I screw up.
That is a 4 and a 5 on the dice, so 9 plus 3, 12.
Okay.
Nice. Well, you can hold 3. Best way in, best way out, and changes we haven't noticed. What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? And what's the best way to protect the victims?
Okay. Dangers we
Remember,
haven't
it's a
noticed.
whole 3, so you don't have to ask them all right away.
Right. Dangers we haven't noticed. That's an obvious one, because that kind of fits what I was meaning as far as
Yeah.
do I see
That's what I
anybody
figured.
shifty around. The other two, not yet. I don't have
So
things for those at the moment.
you see, everyone's as you're looking around, you can see everyone is just like, this is not something that normally happens in this
Mhm.
town. To everyone else's knowledge,
it.
this is not a normal occurrence.
Normally, when we deal with stuff, it's not something the public sees very often.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have been pretty well at keeping it very, very minimal, but this is the most public it's been.
Yeah.
You see two individuals kind of look at each other and just walk off. They
Do
don't
they look-
seem to be as worried.
They don't look bothered by it. It's not.
No, they seem either they just don't care or they know something. It's hard to tell.
You would point that out to the rest of the group.
Should we follow them?
I'll be honest with you guys. If they had something to do with nods towards the bodies, no.
Well,
Always force one of them to answer questions.
that we don't have any other leads.
Fair. We shall then.
Let's go quickly.
Alright.
I'll hang back and attempt this discreet thing.
Good luck with that.
Fair enough. Rolland, because I'll say you're kind of leading a charge on this.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll me act under pressure with +1 because you're acting on the information given.
Okay. That is again a 4 and a 5 on the die. My cool is a flat roll. So +1, 10.
There you go. I knew as you see, you guys managed to, without being noticed, kind of, you see them kind of enter, just a, what looks like a, let's see here, just a, looks like a utility shed, essentially.
Oh, good.
Oh, great.
Found the murder hut!
Did you yell that? I hope not.
No!
That was after.
No, that was me as a spire being like, I found the murder hut. It's a murder hut.
You found the kill box.
Okay, well, at least know where to start searching.
Indeed.
So now that we have our lead, do we follow
I
him
thought you
in?
stayed back.
Right.
Right. Let's
That'll
move him
get you.
back.
Yeah. That you say about. All right. Out of character. Indeed.
So when do we want to check it out?
Should not wait till nightfall. Trust me, that could get real messy really quick.
Hideout is points back. I'm sure we can still see the park.
Oh yeah.
Everything going on.
It's essentially it's like
They're gonna
running
be
the edge
there
to
a
park
while.
much.
Yeah, they're gonna be there a while.
I can go check it out.
No.
Not. She's not moving ahead. She's like, oh, do you want me to go check it out? She's learning.
Not alone.
Okay, who wants to come with then?
I can go with and get.
Okay,
Wait.
we just established that we couldn't be alone. Why would we separate to two people again?
Yeah.
Fair point.
Get Blondie here too.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do 3 and 3.
Yeah, it might be safer that way. At least then we'd have somebody who can hopefully stop the situation.
True.
I feel like Haven.
Blondie.
Haven goes darts back to get him.
Hmm.
He's pretty quick at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Very fair.
Liz is already wiping under her nose where she's got like stuff to help not smell everybody's blood right off the bat.
Yeah.
What bothers me though, visions were the sewers, where the tunnel's under. A lot of a feeling there's a ladder that goes down in there.
Yeah, I was
Probably.
thinking that. Yeah.
More than likely.
That is too small of a shed just for them to go into it.
Good news, if we get separated, tap side and knows I can always find you.
Well, we just said that we were going to go 3 and 3. Doesn't that mean we were separating anyways?
And just on the purpose.
You guys hear some stuff fall down? And that's it.
In
You're like,
the
yeah, in the shed. So that makes it get knocked down.
Well, if we're going to go, we probably want to do it before anybody will notice us.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I was gonna go and try to creep in.
okay, so
How is our groupings? You okay with this?
Well, I know Holly and Liz were going to be together.
yeah, I'm assuming the twins are going to be together.
Yeah.
So,
So it's a matter of
let's just real quick, Fluff.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use the other two or no?
Yeah, you still can.
Best way in.
Best
Other
way
than
in
the
is
door.
as you're kind of looking, there is.
And to be avoided, obviously.
Yeah, as you're looking at it, I'll say there's actually like what looks to be like there must have been a hole on the side of the shed at one point. That's like just got some plywood that's put, but it's not fully nailed down, so you can easily kind of get in through there. At least somebody smaller can.
Send
Or
in
the
a
very least
tiny
they can-
person.
Or at the very least, they can peek in through there and probably not be noticed.
Gives eyebrows towards Rolland.
Well, he would point that out and say, test the door to see if it's locked first. If it is, we can always send you in to unlock it for us.
Holly goes and jiggles the doorknob or whatever sees it with luck.
You know what? Let's do this to RNG. Roll act under pressure. See if it's if it locked or unlocked.
Okay.
Remember to lock it.
Also, Blondie
Also,
and Moore hat, where are you going?
I'm guessing since Haven went back to grab me that he would go with them.
Okay.
There.
You said act under pressure, right?
Correct.
That is experience for me.
Ooh,
Okay. The door
This
is locked.
6. Okay. It's locked. I'll go in the hole.
You know,
Be careful.
is there a window on this utility shed?
There are very small windows, but they're like the high up at the very top, just to let
Okay.
light in.
Okay.
They're not designed for viewing in and out.
Make sure nobody is there before you actually go all the way in.
reaches into backpack, pulls out the one walkie-talkie and shakes it at Heather, turns it on. And she'll crawl in the hole.
All right, you crawl in. You're kind of peeking in. It is dark in there. You don't. You hear something, just like rope or some of that moving. But you don't see anybody moving around. Just at a cursory glance.
Player does not like that.
I hate that.
Do you get what? Just from your angle? That's just from your angle from in, like at the hole.
Okay, she's going to crawl in, staying low to the ground. She's gonna move in, see if she can hear or see where it's coming from at all. If it's super dark as fuck and she can't see anything, then she's gonna make her way towards the door to unlock it.
Roll act under pressure for this one, because I think that's more appropriate than read bad situation at the moment.
Okay.
See how much noise you make on the way there.
Yeah. It's your
Actually,
self-roll.
That's a 7.
So you don't see anything. Like, it's very dark, but as you kind of like get to try to move, and you run into something. And as you look, you notice what it is. It's a person. As they swing,
Aww.
and you see that grin across their face again.
Oh.
Walkie-talkie, help!
She's in trouble.
I'm already at the door.
Yeah, I imagine everyone's going to the door.
Who is more inclined to blow the lock on this bitch?
Without making too much noise?
With the cops that are nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for funsies, does what could go wrong or don't worry, I'll check it out come into play here.
Let's see.
Don't worry, I'll check it out. Wording lies sounds like.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll check it out and go. Yep, I would say that's somewhere place scary by yourself. What was your everyone?
What could go wrong?
Yeah, you would hold 2. You charging without hedging your bets.
Okay.
Immediate danger. There's nothing. There is no one else here. You can tell. You see both the people you saw enter in are there.
Oh, sweet. So there's
And the
2
door-
people here.
Yeah, the door is. You can see it just barred shut, so you can just lift it up to unlock it.
Oh, are they swinging at me? I thought they were attacking me.
No, they are.
They're hung.
Oh, shit! I misread that at all. I thought they were attacking me. Oh,
no.
God.
Oh my.
Oh, they are. Oh, never mind. Then she wouldn't have said help. She would. That's why I said help.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, bear back. Go on with me.
Oh. She would have on the walkie-talkie. She would have been like, yeah, we have a situation. When I go to the door.
Okay.
She's gonna push open. She's gonna unbar the door. She's gonna open it, and she's gonna close the door behind her real quick.
Holly.
They hung themselves?
Both of them?
Maybe
Should
it's not too
I?
late. I haven't been in there long. Maybe it's not too late.
Open the door.
I should probably go let the officers know there's 2 more bodies.
Then we should all, not be here unless we see a trap door somewhere in that shed. We should not stay here.
It was dark. I couldn't see anything. I thought I stood up and ran into a body.
Do I
Also-
smell anything gas-wise in the room?
What do you mean by gas-wise?
Like, if I were to use
Oh,
to
fire.
ignite my hand or something, would it explode?
No, you don't smell anything like that. Holly hasn't quite noticed it, but you guys see something kind of stuck to her hair.
Lily, come here a moment.
What?
Come here. You have something.
Why are you looking at me weird?
Come here.
Liz, what the hell?
You
There's
have
something in your hair, Holly.
Hold still.
Touch it.
Okay, fine.
And I get it out of her hair.
Whenever
Appears
they're...
to be a set of keys.
Oh, good.
What?
You would both oops,
Oh, I did roll oops.
and you ran into a body. I'm like, what would happen? Maybe the keys got stuck in her hair from their buck.
Glorious mane.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you went to go get
curly
the cops.
red hair.
I was waiting until they were done investigating because she didn't want to bring
Yeah.
him over while we were all snooping.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So she's
I was
just
gonna do-
waiting.
I was going to do a quick ignite of hand to light up the room to see if he sees a trap door. If not, he's getting out.
Roll act under pressure. Still for +1 because you're still basically essentially going after that same read bad situation.
Okay, that is 4 plus 4 plus 1, 9.
9. Looking around, you do not see one in here, but as you're kind of like leaving, you do notice there is one in the bushes nearby. It's kind of like been
There-
overgrown.
You'll make note of it and point it out, and then
Okay, come back later. Let's
Leave.
let the officers take care of this.
that's exactly his.
Yeah. She's gonna run off. And just
We're
let them
gonna
know that
head
they
back.
heard noises and checked it out and found bodies. Basically, I was just gonna explain it.
Mm-hmm.
Found 2 more bodies there. So it's not far, so it looks like maybe it was a linked thing.
Yeah, and they again have that same smile.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely even like the cops, they kind of like they're probably scratching their heads at this and like, what? Because it's not normally that you see. It's like I said, that's a weird grin.
Yeah.
That's like bearing as many teeth as they physically can, essentially.
It's creepy as fuck.
It's fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure. Right.
And after maybe probably a good few hours, the cops would have done their investigation and essentially taken the bodies to the morgue, essentially, to be further.
Mhm.
Make sure there's no like fucking drugs in their system or something like that, because the smile is probably what's most unsettling to them.
Mhm.
They're trying to make sure they weren't just on something,
Yeah.
or if this was like something different. I can tell you this: they're not gonna figure this out.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're just waiting for an opportunity to go down the
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
trapdoor.
as you guys kind of hang out, essentially, not necessarily like you're not suspiciously, mind you, but just like you're there keeping an eye on the situation. After like the cops take care of everything, the crowd kind of thins out and still worry on everyone's faces.
Mm-hmm.
You looking around, you can, without even needing to roll anything, you can tell that they're not paying attention anymore.
And
If
You
you
know.
guys were to go down there, you'd be fine.
Well,
Well,
is that the
you might
keys?
not be fine.
yep.
Yeah.
We're going.
All
You see a
right.
padlock on the thing, and the key does open it.
Holly, you're a lucky kid. You know that?
Take the padlock with us.
Right.
Don't want anybody padlocking us in.
Exactly.
Pocketing that.
Here's a question. Like, as we're kind of just like, milling and getting together. This is a small damn town. Did anybody, like, those people, did they have anything in common? Did anybody know them?
Did we?
You would recognize they're just like one was like a mailman, one was like a fucking worked the grocery store. They were just seemingly random civilians that until today they didn't seem like anything like a culty type.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Well, considering we just had talks about possession, she's pretty sure she knows they didn't do this on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the fact those two walked in there after walking away unbothered, and then
Yeah, but
That's,
even like Holly was just thinking like it's a small town, like maybe there could have been a common thread, even if there wasn't like a cult per se, like something that they had in common. Like, did anybody just recognize them? Is what she was asking.
Yeah, I mean, just because it's a small town, you would recognize them in general, not necessarily like names or anything like that.
It's not rando people that came to town. They're actually people from this town.
Yeah, a lot of them are like. I think one of them, like the ones in the square you didn't recognize, probably somebody from out of town. But so it doesn't seem like it's just people in town. It just seems to be
completely right.
Whoever this is affected.
Yeah,
essentially.
Yeah.
Got it. Great.
Down
the hatch.
Yep.
Down the hole.
Right, you climb down one by one. And you guys are in. It's dimly lit because there are service lights that are down here. There's on. You get the sense that the group hasn't made sure of it that they can at least see. There are a series of branching tunnels.
Okay, so are we still doing 3 and 3?
Yes.
Yeah, seems like a plan.
Alright.
Yeah.
We should be able to communicate with these, I think, for a little bit, but I don't know the range.
Probably check in every 5 minutes, just in case.
Alright.
Yeah.
That way, if we come out of range, we can try to move back in it.
Sounds good.
Here, in case you need to mark your I don't know, a trail or something, it might be helpful. And she'll give you a Ziploc of Teddygrams. And she'll pull out a Ziploc of goldfish crackers. You know, Goldilocks, leave a trail, or Hansel. No, wait, wrong thing. A Hansel Gretel, whatever the fuck, in case you need to, whatever.
Fair.
I approve of that line of statements.
It fits considering how many fairy tales she's having.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a little confuddled.
Fair.
All the fairy tales.
Alright.
Don't go too far from each other.
Stay safe.
I mean, it's a tunnel. I don't know how far they can actually wander away from each other.
Being like too far ahead, too far behind, that kind of.
The age groups stick close. Okay, so I will let one person from each group lead the charge on this.
What do we
And this will
roll?
be a act under pressure roll to see if you can locate what you're looking for.
That goes off cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe yep.
Pretty sure you're the one with the cool in our group.
Who's got cool in our group?
Holly and Liz, what y'all got with cool? Because I got a flat roll.
I got a flat roll.
I got a 1.
Liz it is!
I have a question. My only question would be, am I still technically acting on the information?
Hey.
Actually, Havens is a 2.
Yeah, it is a 2.
Hmm.
Technically.
I'm conflicted. I can either be in the front with my shotgun, or be behind Haven with my awesome ability to be helpful with a shotgun.
I have shotgun or shotgun. Which would you like?
I would like to help Haven while also have shotgun out.
Alright, we'll see what he rolls. So we have that roll.
For our group, in case things go tits up, I can help us on the way out with the panic button. But going to the destination, that's on you, Liz.
I got it. I hope.
And if I'm still technically acting on the information, I will help Liz.
I'm good.
You're good?
Good.
Remind me, was
Good.
that mixed?
I
That's a
have
mix.
2 held too. I forgot.
Hmm.
But that's for
You can
combat.
You can technically add a +1 to it if you wanted to do the help out.
Well, you see, this 12 plus my cool of 2 and advanced helping.
Ooh. Advanced help. Let's see what advanced help is. Because
helps in advanced ways.
Yes. Advanced help out. You make the difference. The person you're helping acts as if they roll a 12 on a move regardless of what they actually got.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Noise.
Alright. Nice 12.
So what did Liz get?
I got an 11.
Okay. So it's 11 and a 12 are the technical numbers. So you both kind of go different directions, and as you guys are rounding corners, you check in and manage to keep track of each other. It's a bit fuzzy just because of the environment and the stone and then the electrical wire, essentially making a Faraday cage interferes a bit. As you guys round corners, you're just following. You've managed to find like whatever trails or whatever or something. And you guys, as you guys are approaching, you guys both hear footsteps ahead of you. But as you guys look ahead, you see each other. And to your left, you see a single path. Well, one person's left, one person's right, essentially. And you guys both found the same trail. Just in different directions. There was a chance one of you would not.
That is very fair.
Didn't do that.
But an 11 and 12, it works out as you intend.
Yay!
That's fucking teamwork.
I guess we start going down the path then. Well, I'm assuming there has to be a marching order, because I don't imagine the tunnel is wide enough for us to walk the way we currently are.
Yeah.
Well, if it's to the left, we'll probably come in and then...
Well, I'm wondering who's in front and who's in back.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't mind. She can go in front.
Yeah.
I don't think Liz will let her.
No.
Either.
She's not breaking the buddy system. That she's with the group.
I know. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, he's putting it. Never mind.
Oh.
Okay. Oh.
The best we could do is 3, and we. How are these tunnels? Like, how are they? Do they have paths on the side? Do they have water? Like, how?
There's the one that's the 3Y one. There's water that's running through it.
So
it
we have
seems
to.
end
Oh, jeez.
on the sides, yeah.
Okay, I can't. My thing's lagging. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I can't move anything. Jesus. Okay.
Boop.
So we do have to walk essentially single file here at the
Yeah.
same time. What are you doing all over there?
Yeah, I was in the process of moving stuff, and for some reason I had the
Technically-
bright idea. Let's do everything with mouse.
Technically, you have no idea that's there, so I'm just putting it there.
And technically, he can technically just be walking right down the middle.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Walking
Fair.
or gliding.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You guys
Yes.
can't see him except me and Holly. So.
Yeah.
So you and Holly see him just kind of like he's walking on top of the water, but he's not actually walking. He's just kind of just gliding, making the motion of walking.
That's a new trick.
He's moonwalking forward.
Just says into the nothingness. That's a neat trick.
And just so you guys know, there is a single door here. The door doesn't seem to be like, well, more of a doorway, not a door.
Mm-hmm.
And there'll be like a. That's the one entrance to the area. So as you guys are approaching forward, you don't hear anything currently yet. That does until you get to probably the door. So you'll be fine to get to the door.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Feeds the goldfish.
God.
Goldfish and just kind of like
Okay, learn what a
Fucking-
big snack cracker is.
Yeah.
holds it in its
Oh,
hand
God.
and just whole head opens up.
Oh,
You guys don't see this. I'm used to it
Holly
at this
just
point.
Yeah. Holly's getting used to it too.
Holly probably just keeps randomly feeding it stuff just to see how it eats it.
Well, yeah, she got the candy cane fascinated her, so now she's got to try all sorts of different snacks.
Huh. You know, I've never seen a candy cane shrivel up and die before. Sorry, I did an off topic.
As you guys get there, you hear chanting from within.
Oh, good.
Oh, wonderful.
There's
Found
our
the
cult.
chanting.
We should probably be quiet.
Is this like a real cult?
Sounds like it.
Probably.
Oh, good.
Some of they're actually called cult.
Oh god,
Yes,
they're
they
the
are.
cultists from Skyrim.
The closest image I could find after 2 hours of searching.
Fair.
You know,
I know that feeling of like, I don't want to use a character from something, but fuck!
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't worry, guys. On the bright side, none of us are the real Dragonborn.
Alright, so
I don't know. None of us have tried screaming really loudly.
Yeah.
Die yet.
So how are we approaching this?
Yeah, because now that we hear chanting, Liz is looking over at Haven, making sure he's good.
Yeah, he seems fine.
Well, she did say that he tried to attack him when he got possessed.
Yeah. Perhaps some position switching is in order. Now that we hear chanting,
it may not matter.
we'll at least have extra bodies in between the two of you.
Okay, it may not matter. Because what if you get possessed?
Do we want to try to do the earplug thing again?
I mean...
You know, if he heard this thing in his head, I don't think that would work either.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't know if it was the chanting which was gonna cause it.
Well,
Fair enough.
we would have already felt it.
Unfortunately, she wasn't sure. I don't think either of them were sure how he got,
No.
because they couldn't see the people.
Yeah. And just so you know that there is a path that kind of it loops into you right here, so there's solid ground there.
Alright.
Water just going down a drain.
I'm just waiting to find out the order, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roland's more staying in the back. That way they don't get jumped by more of them from behind.
I'm assuming
Okay.
Liz eventually gave back Heather's gun.
Yeah.
Does she
Yeah,
have
yeah,
that? Okay.
Ronald would also be kind of backish too with shotgunning thing because, you know, shotgun in confined spaces is great.
She's not
I was.
too worried because if they were trying to sacrifice her, she doesn't think that they'll try to possess her.
This is fair. I will say, you guys can get up to this point, like right in front of the door, not peeking around the door at all, without any issue. Because they are currently focused and they are currently loud.
Alright.
Yeah.
So as long as you're not peeking around the corner, you will be fine. Essentially, they can't. They're not going to be able to see through fucking walls.
Alright, good. They don't have that hack installed. Excellent.
I feel like Haven will he'll be back a bit just because he was asked to be.
Yeah.
But
I
still
love how the
within-
three ladies all went to the front.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
man.
Girl power, let's go.
Sort out.
Haven's ready to just like dart forward if needed.
Got her gun, lady.
Okay. What do you guys do when you're there?
Good question.
Didn't think of this for Ed. Got it.
No!
To be fair, didn't think we'd get this far.
No.
You know?
Yeah, I think we were still kind of
So-
just like thinking about. At least I was still thinking about it when we were back here. What the fuck we were gonna do?
It's like,
Okay,
okay, we're gonna
okay.
get up to the door, and then what? Are things going to go south before we get in the room, or are we gonna get in the room and then things are gonna go to hell?
We gotta figure that out.
Okay, so I have an idea.
Oh.
You're welcome to shoot this down. But let's say we group together and hit it till it dies.
I mean, that's typically how I like to do this. But
Well,
we
no,
need to
you-
get in the room first.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Jay usually approves of that method. Don't think that would work in this situation.
Fair.
So,
They're kind of spread out.
We don't know that.
And
We
there's
can't
three.
see him.
Yeah, true.
I said Jay, I didn't say Rolland.
I know.
True.
We do. We unfortunately have not looked in to see.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Actually, you
can
can hear
only...
at least maybe 3 different voices. It's hard to tell because it's echoing.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, so who's our most unassuming person right now?
raise his
Say
hand.
it quietly.
Holly raised his hand.
the child?
The 3 girls.
Yeah. Hi, we're real good at being unassuming.
So,
know,
well-
who wants to peek in first before we do anything else?
I got it. Holly peeks in.
Make me an act under pressure roll.
Uh,
Can I give some words of encouragement that might be deemed helpful
You might be
if
able
it's
to.
needed?
we'll see. Depends if she's spotted too.
Yeah, we're fine.
Oh,
That is a. That's a 10.
good.
Woo.
You feel something try to take over your mind, and don't influence it. As you see the statue in the background.
Oh, fucking what?
Oh, I hate it!
Remember, I kept mentioning a grin.
Oh yeah.
I hate it so
Okay,
much.
So the question is, does she feel that kind
Yeah.
of influence? And does she
You feel
know
it.
that there's a statue?
You felt it as soon as you looked at the statue.
Got it. She like tilts her head in, looks, comes back. There's a real fucking creepy statue in the back that gave me a real weird feeling in my head.
Right.
It's
So
got
there's
it's got the grin. It's
See?
got that grin.
I told you it didn't matter who it was.
Wonderful. So, how are we supposed to fight these things if we can't look at the statue?
You look down. Avert
Right.
your gaze. Right?
Technically, yes, that work. You would just be swinging wildly, to be honest.
Or we pull him out of the room.
If they
We are standing in a rather nice bottleneck.
It's very hard to fight in bottleneck, considering, big blasts and shoot.
Yeah. So we have to go in there because we need the room, not because they need the room. We need it.
Did she see 3 figures too?
Yeah, they're all
Okay.
all of them holding a knife, all stretched, their hands all stretched to the statue at the moment.
Okay. 3 figures, all holding a knife outstretched towards the statue. Like, they're doing some, like, weird, like, fucking culty prayer thing. I don't know.
Other question, their keeper, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Blood already spilled?
Not
They-
yet.
Not yet. Darn.
There's no, from what you could tell, there seemed to be no blood on the ground there at the moment.
Cool. Okay. Now, the other question is, do we really want to kill these guys?
Do you want to see more townspeople die?
No, but my question is if killing them is going to make it worse.
Well, we don't know.
Nope.
Yeah, fair point.
All right.
To be fair, that is a good point, considering most things that have come into the problem aspect of things, it's kill it and it stops. So, alright.
I mean, we could just try to knock him out, too, if you're that worried about it.
Well, considering there are suicides happening, just cautious. If we kill one and notice something funky, we subdue the other two. How about that?
Well, I can just try to.
Knock him out, give him the police.
I can just kind of throw my sword at one of them from the doorway, keeping my eyes down. See what happens. I don't know if I can kill one right out, but I can try. Maybe Heather, if you like, Heather or some people who have like range, try to kill one right away. Through the doorway.
Yeah, I don't know, because she'd have to look to aim.
Yeah.
That's the
And I
thing.
brought the wrong gun for that.
I don't have the speed.
And plus her thing does say she has to get closer, so she's probably pretty out of range.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does state that it's a close weapon.
Oh, okay.
My only other idea is to somehow cover the statue, but my jacket's not big enough for that, and I'm not fast enough to get over there and do that in time for all of that to go down. So.
No, but I might have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
You know, magic is bullshit, right?
Are you
Yeah.
gonna try to destroy the statue?
That or like magic, some kind of covering of some sort. I don't fucking know.
Covering first might be a good idea.
Like a sheet.
Yeah, we don't know what'll happen if we destroy it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Rather not test that.
Yeah, fuck it. I might have an idea, but if this goes well, we're gonna have to get in there quick.
Alright, let's go.
Yes.
Sword out.
We're getting
Yep.
ready to run in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's go.
So he's gonna get it right here, and would it be possible for his eyes to look above the statue without seeing the statue itself?
If you want to cast something on, like, to cover the statue, you're going to have to either roll really, really well with disadvantage and a -1,
Fair.
or you're going to have to risk looking at the statue.
You know, fuck it. I'll risk looking at the statue, but the goal is basically to put a wall of light in front of statue.
Okay. Roll act under pressure first. This is the statue's special ability.
Yeah. What's act under pressure was?
Could just move into a position to where we wouldn't have to look at the statue, you know, like on this side. Like, way
Which
over
side?
here.
Yeah.
If we had our backs to it, we can't look at it.
Oh, good call.
Yeah. If all else fails, eyes down and get on that side of the statue.
That's fair. Her act under pressure was cool again. Sorry.
Yep.
All right. Oh, that's great. That is a wonderful thing. That is
That's experience, isn't it?
That is definitely experience, but
Oh,
4.
Goody, I get to hit you.
Ronald walks in.
That's not good.
Both
Okay,
boys join the cult.
inside!
Time to go!
Yep.
And you see him pull a shotgun to the back of the cultist's head and shoot it.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait.
And then you can regain control of your
Fuck,
senses
sorry.
there, Ronald.
Fuck.
Oh.
As that one dies.
Okay.
Subdue?
Yeah.
And then the blood goes directly into the statue.
Okay, yeah.
So don't die in here, got it.
Yep, don't die.
I'm assuming Haven came in as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna move in. And I want you all to roll me 2d6 to see what order it goes in at this point.
Oh
So now
god.
the cultists are turning.
Yeah.
As you guys
That-
kind of
that's,
like
Alright, we're making use of initiative tracker.
Yeah.
Alright. At least until we start sharing initiative, then it's 7 roll-offs. It's fine. Where's my token? There it is.
Nope. Nah.
Oh, well, for
Jesus,
Haven.
Heather.
Yeah, double sixes, man.
Wow.
Damn.
Noise.
Ain't
Haven got
fucking around.
2 1s.
That's
You
opposite
guys.
ends of the spectrum for the twins.
This is about to suck a lot.
So Heather, you get to go first.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say this. You feel the compulsion to look at it.
Oh, good. Do I need to roll?
Roll under pressure.
Fuck!
As the compulsionary effect.
Oh, let's see what I got here. It's an 11. It's flat roll, but it's 11.
Alright. Here's what you figure out as you roll that 11.
Mhm.
It has no effect on you. You're protected.
Oh, sweet.
The shake.
Mm.
You may do as you wish.
The shade doesn't share well.
No.
You know.
I was trying to think of how she can knock one out without. Killing, because she doesn't know how much health these things have if they took one shotgun blast.
Well, they have they have at or less than 3.
Good. Can she somehow interfere with this? I guess?
Alright, roll plus week.
Jinx. 12.
Okay. I will say this.
Mhm.
This area does have, a bit of undergrowth just because it is wet, moisture and plants going to grow there.
Mhm.
So it raises Shay raises his hand, and you guys see what looks like vines kind of reach up, and you want to interfere with the cultists?
Yeah, because she can hold 2. Technically, she can do it on both of them.
Yep.
Fair.
Watch, both of them are bound. They cannot move.
Okay. How do we want to do this?
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Does my life drain kill them without making them bleed?
Technically, yes.
I feel like that's a bad idea to kill them in general, but go ahead!
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Here's another question.
Mhm.
Is there a way to somehow life drain them to unconsciousness?
Never tried.
You're draining their life. How?
You're not an expert in that subject.
No! Not. Maybe I won't try that.
It's up to Liz. Would she try that?
Yeah.
She's trying to think of it, but she's not entirely sure
Yeah.
she's the best person for this thing other than trying to smack them in the back of the head to knock them out, because her entire thing is blood.
Yeah. So, Heather, are you moving on, or are you staying where you are?
I mean, since she's not affected by the statue, she might like move a little bit closer.
Okay. The shake will kind of just a
Yeah.
little bit. We're gonna go to Holly. Holly, roll me act under pressure.
There'd be a
Roll,
theme.
child.
Yeah, it's not good.
Oh no.
Even with that, that's a 4.
Oh.
Okay. You're compulsed. You are forced to look at the statue. Roll me another under pressure.
Resist.
Oh yeah, that is a 9, but I will burn the +2 to act under pressure from the what could go wrong from earlier, making that an 11.
Good. You don't suffer partial control. You have resisted.
I said
Okay.
don't join cults. So therefore she's not joining a cult.
Yes. Oh. Okay. So Holly is going to. These two are bound together, I assume. Correct?
They're bound where they're at, standing currently. Like the
Oh,
vines
okay.
came out of the ground and kind of like, so they're like standing there with their arms pinned to their sides.
Perfect. Pulling out the nunchucks.
That's
I forgot you had.
Nice.
Whack whack! Right in the head.
Kick some ass. Oh god, this is not lethal because they're fucking nunchucks.
Depends on how hard they land on that temple, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Temple nose.
Oh.
back of the
The
head.
bridge of the. Yeah, back of the
I'll
head.
even
temple,
say you
bridge
have
of the
advantage to roll 3d6, take the highest too, because
Okay.
they're
Oh
bound.
my gosh.
Nice.
Move.
Okay, so that is a da 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 da. That is a 12. And
Yeah.
I have advanced moves if that. I don't know if that'll do anything, but it'll. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is because we haven't done advanced. We'll just read what the advanced because Max does. You can hold advantage. All hunters get +1 forward. You can suffer no harm at all. Your attacks inflict double the normal harm.
Let's
or
not
your
do that.
attack drives the enemy away in a route.
Kinda
I'll
stuck.
Route.
Yeah.
I'll give all the hunters 1 forward in case we need to make saves for the statue while we're here.
Hey.
Fair.
You're amazing
So-
too.
Yeah, you knocked them the fuck unconscious. Because nunchucks have a special ability that they can sweep, essentially.
Yeah.
They
Sweep
can
the
hit
leg!
multiple targets, essentially.
Mhm.
They have area, I believe, is their tag. I think,
Yes.
something like that.
Yeah.
Area is correct.
Well done.
So these
Imagine
two are
once they're unconscious, she'd probably let them go.
they slump to the ground.
Out.
Yeah.
That turn order, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we're still in turn order because that statue is still going to be affecting people.
Yay.
Roland,
Mm-hmm.
act under pressure to see if
Okay.
it makes you forced to look at him.
That is a 5 and a 5.
All right. You are not forced to look. You can do as you wish.
Hmm.
We should get them and get out.
Agreed.
Holly, do you have that extension cord still?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pulls out a backpack, tosses it.
Can he use magic to tie them up? Because I don't know if he could tie them up tight enough, just him tying it.
I got
I'll
duct tape
say,
too.
to be fair, well, even to using magic too,
Mhm.
like you could do that. It's not going to be hard to do because they're not
Okay.
resisting.
Fair.
So you can technically, if an extension cord of magic, you can even just bind them together since they're unconscious, if you wish to.
That way they can't move their arms. We remove the knife from their hand
Oh yeah, that's,
and get
that-
ready to start just... Yeah.
Well, they're unconscious, so they wouldn't have had the knives anyways.
Yeah.
and-
We just want to make sure to get away from them so if they do happen to wake up on the way out, they can't, like, cut their leg or something like that.
Yeah, I'm more worried
Guys-
about when we get back to the top of this, because you still have to get out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want the duct tape, Rolland?
Are they wearing masks?
They're wearing more hoods than anything else. I just didn't have them.
Removes the hoods.
You would, because it's again small town. You would recognize these as just people, just normal people.
I don't like that.
They just happen to be under the influence.
Yeah.
We
I
don't
vote
deal with
very-
the statue, but I mean, Heather's not affected,
Yeah,
so she's not in a rush
It was like Roland's not affected by it either, but
at the moment.
yeah, I don't know what to do with it. It's the thing, like
I mean, she could probably do something, but she's got to wait till you guys are not being
Yeah.
affected anymore.
Yeah.
You also don't know its weakness yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
do I see anything on the ground around it, like the base of it?
Ooh.
No, just it seems to have just appeared there. Because you look at the door. The door is too small for the statue to fit through.
Cool.
It's just kind of there, and this is not a room that was designed for this. This is like essentially, like you're looking around. This would be what is essentially a, like, you can see a generator and stuff like that. This is essentially like a substation on the ground. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's just there, and it shouldn't be there.
Hmm. Who's next?
Yeah, I got nothing. His main thing was to just tie them up. So
I'll keep going down the order. Liz,
Hi.
act under pressure.
I have that
You-
+1 forward, right?
If you wish to use it, you do have this.
If I need it,
You-
I
Remember,
will.
one's to look, the other one's to save.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All
So
right.
the first one can prevent it entirely.
That's 9.
9 with a +1.
9 without the forward. Do I need the forward?
If you don't use the forward, you'll be looking at the statue.
I'll use the forward to not look at statue.
It essentially is a 10 or higher to succeed. Everyone is even mixed success. You will look at the statue. It's essentially trying to avoid looking at the statue as you need to succeed.
Cool. We love that.
All right, you may do as you wish.
I'm going to walk over to this cultist. I'm going to hoist over shoulder, and I'm going
They're
to start
tied
leading.
together at the moment.
Or are they both
Mhm.
stuck together? Oh,
yeah,
I'm not that strong.
Start
Why not?
dragging.
Yeah, you
I
can
can
drag them
start-
along. To be fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll do that because look, I'm a vampire, which means I can lift up one person. One.
I'll say they're just kind of being dragged about that far so far. Once you get multiple
Alright.
people dragging, you can move further.
Okay.
I'm counting your actions dragging.
Yep.
All right. Until like if someone else joins in, that'll move you and them further.
Okay, cool.
Ronald, act under pressure again, please.
Sweet. Not using the last set of die. I should have used the last set of wait. Well, I'm looking at the
plus
statue.
one.
With the 7.
Mm,
All right. Roll no
Okay,
act
hold
under
on.
pressure.
All right. Hmm.
So
Well,
that
I
is-
guess I'm
Roll gold
with the
speaking
+1. That's gonna be a 7.
okay.
Good.
Question.
Mhm.
Does he seem like he's going to go attack them again?
He seems like he's gonna be doing something. You see him look at the statue, and his eyes kind of glaze over.
Okay. Well, depending on what he does, I could attempt to prevent it with the hunches.
Uh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Oh.
4, 5, 6,
Oh,
7.
goody.
Roll me a. You know, I know it's smart. The statue's smart.
Oh no.
It knows there's one person that can't affect.
Oh no.
roll kick some ass with disadvantage against Heather.
Sweet.
Because you are.
I don't think I could use
resisting it.
hunches on myself, man.
No.
Sadly.
This is a partial control, so he has some resistance to this. You see him resisting it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So disadvantage is 3, lowest 2, right?
Yep.
All right. What's my ass kicking score?
It's tough. What's your ass kicking score? Well, that's the question.
So that's an 8 because that was 2 fourths and a 3 plus 1.
Ah.
Okay. On a mixed success, because this is essentially the opposite of what you would normally want. Like a miss would be you fully shooting her. A success would be you missing. You're going to reduce damage. What's your damage normally?
The shotgun is 3.
You will do 1 harm.
I am going to burn the last what could go wrong and reduce someone's harm suffered by 1 for Heather.
Okay. So you see this, and you kind of like, I'll say, you essentially, what can you do? You got a kind of random ass shit.
Yeet
I
the
do.
sword.
Yeah, you yeet the sword essentially, and it catches the couple pellets that would hit her, and then it flies back to you, and you see Ronald kind of grab his head.
Okay. Out, all of you. Shoo.
Right, and
You
I'm
have your
assuming
movement
that
still.
okay.
You have your movement. You can bolt if you wish.
Mhm.
Bolt or help.
Or you can help.
Yeah,
I'm out.
that's like I'm gonna go over here and do the help, and there is a apology to be done later. Halting intensifies.
He grabs the token at the wrong time.
Yeah, my bad.
I'll say you guys get to bolt there then, just because it's mostly just using your movement to move them.
I can try to see if she can figure out the statue on her turn, I guess.
Fair enough. Now we have Haven at the bottom. Active pressure is cool, isn't it? It's a +2 for him, so that's good.
Baby.
With a +1.
Oh, well, he rolled 2
Hey.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
Attaboy.
2 5s and a 2.
Nice.
So he's good. He is going to assist and essentially get these people out. You get to hear of all 3 of you pulling.
Yay!
So those 3 don't have to go into combat. We'll still go with their turn orders. As Heather, what do? You're fine.
Yeah. I mean, she'll go and examine it. Like, not touch it, but examine it. And see if she can figure out how it works or how to stop it or whatever.
Roll investigate a mystery.
Sweet. Sharp.
Mm-hmm.
It's the +1. Make it a 10.
All right.
Hey.
Roll 2.
Nice.
What sort of creature is it? What happened here? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What's being concealed here? And what was it going to do?
Okay, definitely the concealed. Sorry, I gotta actually go look because I can't remember it just being read off.
Sorry.
Yeah, it has
to.
it. Yeah, I know, but it's scrolling up through this list of good God. Because everything is literally just here. Let's see, there it is. I mean, creatures she can always look up later, so she'll figure out how to harm it? I don't know if that would be the same thing as the concealed, though.
I'll say the Harmit, you would probably have to look up more later.
Mm-hmm.
Just because just looking at it, it doesn't really give any clear indication. It just seems like a statue.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say what you find for concealed. That might help with future question. What you see, what is concealed, is looks like as you're looking at it, one of the eyes is starting to glow a bit more like a blood red, like it's filling with blood. And you're getting a sense
And it
for
has
once all
5.
it has 5. Yep. It's trying to fill those eyes, is what you're getting a sense of.
Okay.
Which
is bad.
So I imagine creature and stuff she'd have to look in books. I don't think she can just figure out what creature it is. It can control people, so she kind of knows what it can do. I don't know if she really can ask anything else right here that she can figure out at this moment.
Probably what happened here I could give you an answer for, definitely.
Okay. And she'll take that.
You're looking at the base, like, because you're like, it shouldn't be here. You see what appears to be, because it is sitting on an actual raised pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
You can see rune markings on there that you don't quite understand, but you can tell specifically as you're all fleeing. Essentially, it seems to it's giving up at this point, as you all flash, and it itself vanishes.
That's interesting.
The fuck?
So it is
When
essentially
she says that, turns around.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything yet.
Yep.
We can't let it get 4 more sacrifices. So let's go.
Okay. Is it? So did we notice like a glow on the etching or something whenever it teleported or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, you guys would have seen the kind of like a flash of like. So you guys would have noticed something, and you guys glance back. You don't see anything.
Not gonna lie, you don't realize how tempted I was just to alert counter spell.
Yeah, so it
You're
can
not going
move,
anywhere.
and we don't want it to get 4 more.
I have so many
Okay, then.
questions.
Oh Jesus! Just throws.
I did not even let go, but okay, thank you.
What is Holly doing? Heather couldn't watch her.
Holly is looking down at the ground to see if they are etched in or if they're completely gone.
They were in the pedestal that it was sitting on.
Okay, and the pedestal is gone as well.
Yeah. There seems to be it's like it was never there at the moment.
Cool. That was it. Whoop! Yeet! Sorry.
Okay, let's
I was gonna do a rubbing, but never mind.
let's get these guys out of here. I don't think they're in their right state of mind.
Let's
Do you want a skateboard? Might make it easier. I don't know. Let's get out. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, with some effort, you guys can get out of there. There's no real threat, so you don't have time crunch. And they're not waking up anytime soon.
Fair.
Fucking nunchucks, man.
Yee!
Right on the button.
Yee.
So you guys manage to get out. You don't see. Probably getting closer to evening at this point as you guys pull yourselves out.
Okay, so what do? Do we admit them to a hospital? Do we turn them into police? Do we just leave them and hope they don't get controlled again?
No.
Although they're unconscious, is there any like facial as far as like a smile, like muscle type any facial muscle things like that, smile or anything still? I mean, I don't think they had it, but Just anything
No,
similar to
they're not.
that.
Not currently smiling
Okay.
or anything like that, no. But also never were the people that we had saw earlier until they died.
Mhm.
You get the sense that everyone this thing kills counts as a sacrifice to itself. And it
He pulls up
marks
one-
its sacrifices by that smile.
He pulls up one of the eyelids.
Mm-hmm.
His eye glazed over. Then the unconscious way it would probably be knocked out.
It's more just that at the moment. From
Just
what you
that?
can tell.
Okay.
It doesn't look anything like what
As far as Ronald.
looked like. Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Uh,
I can always meet you guys back at the house and just go to my library. Teleporting.
this is fair.
If she rolls well.
Yeah, right.
She's not
You know.
mentioning that part.
Yep, no one knows that's a risk.
Cox eyebrow.
The
Heather
only one
mentioned
who-
library.
Yeah. Well, she's gotta check for the creature stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but she can enter the library from anywhere.
Yeah.
Fair.
And they
Molly's
can exit
turning
as long
into
as
a
she
book
thinks
nerd.
about it.
I what? There were two people talking. Sorry.
Go ahead, Jay.
No, I was just going to say, as far as, and then can exit as long as she thinks about the place where she wants to go or a person.
Yeah, but it doesn't always work because
Fun
we saw
thing.
what happened with Liz.
Yeah.
That was what she's not mentioning.
Yeah. Know what you're saying, Holly?
Oh, I was just saying slyly, like Holly's turning into a little bit of a bookworm. So the prospect of library, she's like, hmm? That was it.
Alright. So the question is, what are you guys doing with these two? They seem just like normal citizens. They just got in a bad place. A bad time.
Yeah.
There's something we could probably ask them before that they came down to the weird statue and wanted to off themselves, right?
If they remember.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we don't know if they will or not.
Well, there's one way to find out. Hey, Ronald, do you remember shooting that one cultist?
You know,
I think she's more wondering if they remember what happened before they got in that trance.
Ah, fair.
I'm assuming. Is that what you
Yeah.
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 Fair.
But still, that's a good question, though. That's a fair question.
Yeah.
Ronald does not remember shooting a cultist. He remembers seeing. He knows what happened because there's a lot of. It's shotgun's noticeable. What
He had to
happens that.
reload.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he doesn't remember, like...
but he remembers trying to not shoot Heather because he wasn't fully controlled. But he does
Yeah.
remember everything beforehand, from what he can tell so far. But he was only controlled for like a little bit.
Mhm.
You get the sense that these people might have been controlled for a little longer if they were not constantly resisting.
We needed... Heather's got research to do, and we could probably ask them a question or two just to figure something out. And then, that's pretty much it. I don't... They didn't kill anybody that we... Well, Here's a question I have. If that statue... Did Heather tell everybody about the statue and the eye and the blood?
Yeah, that's what she was saying. That it needs 4 more sacrifices.
Okay. My question is, if it needed more sacrifices, why the fuck were all those people killed up on the surface and not down here? Why were they killed out in the middle of the street? If that thing needed sacrifices, why weren't they brought down here and killed? Why were they up there?
That's probably something she could find out in the research.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense.
That sounds like a research question. I don't think these two are going to have any for us if Blondie doesn't remember anything. I don't doubt these two will. I recommend possibly seeing about concussions and making sure they get back to their loved ones.
Goes over to wall to draw door.
All right.
Oh, this big disgust.
What time of day is it at this point?
About near 6ish.
And also, we're running out of daylight.
Oh, we need to get you home.
Yeah, the sun's currently just starting to set at this point. Certain people come out at night.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah.
That's why she's going through the door or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it. You go on ahead home. I'll make sure the two get checked up at a doctor or something.
Alright, thank you.
Liz, I'll come with you. Buddy system.
Alright.
Fair point.
Haven kind of looks at you, Heather.
Don't leave that one alone. You should be safe in my library.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Paige, if you need something.
I don't know if I can page you while in there, but I can try.
Never tried. We'll find out.
Bye-bye. And she just walked.
I'd say measure between the three.
Hold on.
They're here. Or,
Sorry, it was being stupid. Hi.
The girls head
Easy
home
enough.
and the boys.
easy enough to take them to the hospital.
Mhm.
They kind of like one of the doctors or nurse kind of goes, looks like they got hit in the head pretty hard. You know what happened?
Ugh. No, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not your guess as good as mine.
We just saw him laying on the ground,
Did you
dressed
ever
in,
untie
Hmm?
them, or are they still tied
Nope.
up in... Oh, God!
and he's going to explain it. We saw him dressed up in these weird clothes, and they had knives near him. So I was like, I don't feel safe with this. Tied him up and brought him here.
Alright, we'll have to ask them what happened.
Yeah, I say, because you guys' guess would be as good as ours until they tell you.
Alright, probably have people come take some statements. They'll untie them essentially and kind of like get these and they'll. I'm just gonna pull them over here.
I'll wrap the cord back up for Holly.
Thank you.
And they're asking you to stay for
Hold up.
statements. Or you do or not.
Oh,
Guys.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily dropping, I'm just having issues.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's just like quick spurts of small
okay.
connection issues at the moment.
Gotcha. Doing the little
If it
hiccups.
fully drops, I'd probably be at full thing for a while, more than a few seconds.
Yeah, fair.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Yep.
Okay. So they're asking you to stay. You don't have to stay. That is up to you. They're essentially going to want to know like what you all know, so that you feel like they're going to have people try to talk to you.
Unfortunately, I think if we leave, it'll look too suspicious.
At the very least, someone should head back, let everyone know what's going on here.
Yeah.
I'm down to hang around here and get the statement stories.
I shouldn't
Yeah.
leave it alone, though.
Yeah, Heather did ask him not to leave anyone alone.
Mm-hmm.
True.
You also said there were 3 guys that you have to check on at some point.
Yeah. I'll page Liz. Let her know I won't be a while.
Okay.
Get out of my head. I'd see you.
You just get a page back from probably William, saying, essentially giving you an idea that you got a fax, basically.
Oh, lovely.
With an image.
Oh, God. And yeah, that page would also go to Liz, and yeah. That's where they'll be.
Okay. I'll say, for purpose of brevity, they do ask you a few questions. I just want to know, do you tell them you keep going on with the same charade, essentially, that Rolland went with?
Yeah, it's the story I know to keep straight.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, so that's easy enough. You keep to that, they're not going to really question. Oh, good.
Holy shit.
Nice.
I assume you want to know what
Nice.
creature it is.
Yeah, I want to know what it is and what can hurt it.
There you go.
As for what it is referred to as the statue with no name, or also referred to as the grinning statue. As for what can hurt it, it is said to have appeared on multiple occasions where there have been a lot of death, but before whatever could happen, it was forced away by purifying it.
Good, so we have to figure out how to purify it. Got it.
Yeah, usually, there's multiple different ways. Like you saw, it depended on the culture. Each culture had a different way of purifying things. So you imagine a priest stuff or just holy stuff in general could do it.
Well, we have a couple blessed things.
Yeah.
And a sword and adapt.
You also know, I'll give you this, because you kind of learned it and you kind of piece this together with more information you get from it. As long as your mind is protected, it cannot influence you.
Okay. Well, she knows she can't be. So trying to figure out protecting mind then.
Yeah. The other two, you guys get back without issue because you get back before sunset.
Yay.
Did not mean for that to happen, but okay.
I hate that if you barely shake it, they do that.
Hi, Vampy family.
Yeah.
Uh,
I imagine
Heather
she's
just
there
rolled me
for a bit.
plus, yeah, you're gonna end up rolling me plus weird to see if you get back to where you want to go. So I'll just let you know that.
Good.
Ron, are you going back to the bookstore, or are you going back with? Because Haven's gonna want to go back to the house.
They'll be basically walking past the bookstore on the way to Rolland's, right?
You are at the hospital, so the bookstore is kind of behind the hospital, essentially.
All right. Yeah, he would head back to his bookstore and it's going, you guys go ahead. I'm gonna catch them up on everything.
Yeah, so they can leave you. They leave you there with them, and they will head back here. Because this would be an interesting place to leave off. Or one of the interesting things to leave off on. William hands you a picture and goes, I think we might be concerned.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you look at the picture?
Yeah.
You recognize the person in the photo.
Oh, good.
A certain retired Sheriff Williams.
Oh, goody.
No.
Who is just returned from town to town.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And another thing to live off of, what did you roll for Heather?
I feel like she doesn't end up at her destination. 'Cause that was a 6.
Good. You focus. Oh, where do you end up?
Oh no.
Please be kind.
Please.
She ends up in Landar.
Oh god.
Oh god, that's not a
You-
good place to go.
You end up in your room.
Oh.
You're like, okay, well, it's this is you first.
Oh,
You're
no.
thinking, oh, you're in the recreation of your room, and then you realize, no, I'm in actually my room,
Oh.
Oops.
and that's where we'll leave it.
Oh.
Ah, fucking hell.
She thought of her room. Wrong room.
Look, that is pretty darn far considering who's after us, okay? Like,
Okay, to be fair,
It's
the
fine.
vampires aren't necessarily after the rest of us.
no,
That
I'm
would-
not talking about the vampires. Like, anybody from Arthur's Court in general. That's
Oh,
still too far.
No, don't. You know, now that you mentioned that, you probably just gave an excuse for Arthur to pay her a visit.
You don't think they've got a base at Heather's old house?
Ah.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, because Daddy's or no, Daddy.
Yeah!
No, because he. Well, no, because we
He
killed him. Yeah, he was there, but we don't know what else is there. So she's gonna have to like sneak out.
It's fine.
Actually, I don't even know if she would think of that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't
You have
even.
the walkie-talkie. You have the
I
walkie-talkie.
think you are far out of range. I believe at this point.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's
But
still
in
too
all,
far.
well, in all honesty, yeah, I don't even think she would think anybody would be there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Unless she hears people, she's not gonna think that. Because, as far as she knows, her dad, well, quote unquote, dad is dead and mom is not there.
Yep.
Oh.
So we have a few questions before we can end the session. Did we learn anything new and important about any hunters? Don't think we did.
Not really.
Did we learn anything new and important about the world?
I mean, other than Heather can't be controlled by things easily.
Holly did tell Heather and Haven that they were the key to the unlocking the ball. I don't know.
Personally, I assumed that because of what happened last time with it turning red.
Yeah. I'd say, for reasons I'm not going to count that question as an answer. Because it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm
We'll figure
glaring
that
at
out.
the internet. It's fine.
We'll figure things out. Maybe the hard way. Hopefully not. We did not conclude the current mystery yet, but we did save at least 2 people from sacrificing others or themselves.
Was that one experience?
So you all do mark 1 experience.
Ding.
I will mark
Sweet.
Havens then.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. You know, I just feel like as soon as she said oops, the shade was like accident. She's like, yep.
Yeah.
Accident.
You have not reached your destination.
Yeah.
That's what oops means.
Look, that's when the GPS would go.
I
You're
don't even,
calculating.
I'm not gonna lie. If she doesn't think anybody's there, she might not even be quiet. That's the problem.
Mhm.
She's probably having a conversation with the shade, and it's like, okay, well, I gotta go back to the house now.
Well, we'll find out what happens because I know what's there.
Oh, good.
I don't like that answer, Fluff.
I know you wouldn't. That's why I gave that answer.
Mm-hmm. You know.
It's fine when she doesn't show
I
up
hope
at
you
home.
enjoyed this phenomenon. One. This is called I chose a phenomenon type called alien. Motivation to be unfathomable.
Oh, good.
So it's very interesting. Yeah.
That's
We're
when the
gonna figure that
panic.
out real quick.
Yeah, that's when the panic hits. Like Haven's like, "What the fuck?" Hey, listen.
I feel like the entire time
She
just
appeared in her destination. Technically.
yeah, just the wrong one.
To be fair,
Now that we know that the wrong destination can be achieved, buddy system even in the
You
library.
don't know that she didn't purposely try to go there.
and to be fair, she does have a buddy.
Yeah.
She does have a buddy.
She has a buddy. It's right here. It's always with her.
It's her bitch.
No,
Does
no
not count.
built-in buddies. That was Liz's whole point on Haven and Heather not counting as each other's buddy. No built-in buddies.
Oh goodness.
In buddy.
Bye.
Well, I thank you all for joining us. And
Ah, that was beautiful.
continue this mystery next week, friends. To my more Cthulhu-inspired mystery.
Oh, goody.
Little madness.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.